Hey everybody, so I'm Craven and I need your thoughts. If you would like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Share it. I'm now on Parler. I'm on Facebook. Of course, I'm on YouTube, but if you would, please, if you get something out of this, hit that little subscribe button, get that hammer and bing, hit that bell, and get all your little notifications. That way you get all these videos. Anyway, so last part of a series. It's going away. No, actually, I'll have updates on it from time to time. But this is the last one, the major one in the Western Town series. So one of the last things that we have not talked about at this point very much is security. Now, one of the things that they used to do is keep a small arsenal in each town. Now, in that arsenal, it would be weapons that they could give out to people that didn't have weapons. And so after a world without rule of law, grid down, whatever the problem, whatever the situation may be, it might be a good idea to have a dozen, like Highpoints that you can hand out. It's not a weapon that I would personally choose to use, but they're cheap. They're seem to be fairly effective. I've gotten good reviews. They're just ugly. So, and I'm not sure how great a quality they are, but if they're clean, I see that they operate fairly well most of the time. Be weapons that you could hand out in case of need. Somebody comes into your group, has no weapon. Be better to have a high point than to not have anything at all. Have an extra clip with it. There you go. Keep dozen base ARs with iron sights on them. And a couple extra clips for each one. Something to be able to give out to give some firepower to those that may not have it. And I suggest those two simply because, of course, my opinion on the 5.56 and the 9mm round based on previous videos. You're maintaining that same ammunition loadout. And if you're giving out the same weapons, you know who you've given those weapons to. But everybody's going to have to pull security. Everybody's going to have to be armed that is pulling security. And of course, there's going to be times that you're going out in the field to collect additional resources outside the bounds of your normal operating area. And when you do that, you're not going to want to go unarmed. Though you're not looking for a confrontation, if a confrontation finds you, you need to make sure that you can move your way out of it and not get caught up in it or be without firepower available to you. Now, the posse's coming. No, you're not going to be going out and searching out bad people, but you may be going and preemptively striking groups that are coming after you. Now, I'm not calling for violence because this is a world without rule of law. There is no sheriff's deputy you call, hey, yeah, I understand that they're planning to come this way and steal all our food. Well, you're not going to do that. You may get information will be important after a world without rule of law, just like it is today. Information is going to be king. You're going to have scouts out there. You're going to know what's going on. And if you don't, then you're just setting yourself up. You're an ostrich with your head down in the sand, and you're just hoping everything goes by you. Well, that's not likely. So you're going to have your patrols out. You're going to be watching other people. You're going to know if they're coming and watching you. And if they're coming to watch you, a group that is, is a marauder group, they're just waiting for their time. So do you want to pick the time and the place? Or you want to let them do that? So you're going to have to train all of your people, basic firearm skills, basic combat skills. Everybody's going to have to pitch in on that, just like everybody's going to have to pitch in on farming, just like everybody's going to have to pitch in on the ranching side of it, just like everybody's going to, well, not everybody, but there's going to be a certain amount of people that work towards procuring goods for the rest of the group. All of that's going to require security. So train. Even if it's a high point or an AR with base iron sights, no frills, nothing else, they can be effective. Those people can be effective with those extra weapons once they've trained. So you're going to have to train your posse. You're going to have to train your strike teams. You're going to have to train your crew that does base security at night. You're going to have to train your people during the day, because night security is going to be different than day security. There's all sorts of things that you can impart to people. And that's what we'll get to in some other videos, maybe some specifics in training. I would direct you to some people that are really good at this stuff, like the Warrior Poet Society, things of that nature. People like that are ex-military, that do know, that have fought in combat, that have hand-to-hand skills. These are the people that you need in your group. You need one of those at least to train your people. That way the posse can ride out when it's necessary and take care of business. So, last one in the series, security. Very important. Saved it for last because without security, you have none of the others. Goodwill and good wishes are not going to keep you safe from bad people that want what you have. If they're hungry, they're going to take it. And without security, they'll be successful. And you'll be the one that starves. So don't be there. We've got our preps for a reason. Let's keep them. And so, if you got something out of this, like, comment, subscribe. Again, I'm Craven, and I do need your thoughts. Hit me up in the comments. Share this video with friends. Appreciate y'all.